Hey guys, good morning. First card out I do see is the Tower, and then I see Justice in the reverse. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a situation where it's not true love, and this is going to cause you a major tower. Some of you feel very empty and drained, like you've given this person literally everything that you have to give. And you're finding out that you feel like this person might be sneaky or has sneaky behavior. For some of you, you might have put like everything on the back burner for this person, and now you feel as though you're not thinking straight, you don't really have any support, you don't really have anybody to talk to, you're financially struggling. I do see that there is somebody coming into the picture that's coming up as a King of Pentacles. Seems like they're going to help you get out of this situation that you're in, help you build back your strength. See what it is that's making you weak. Some of you just need money, and you're overcoming different ways that you used to possibly make money in the past. Some of you guys could have made money from, that's the temptation card. So you could have been possible distributors, you could have been stealing, you could have been just basically committing crime to make money. And you're overcoming people stabbing you in the back, you're overcoming depression, but at the same time you're going through one because you're changing and you don't exactly know what is going on right now, but you are leading your path to victory. For some of you, you have a happy home and a happy love life coming up if that's something that you're looking for. I see right now you're very guarded and you're at the 9 of Wands, but you're still just not really sure exactly what is going on. You're probably right where I'm at. You're coming up as the 9 of Pentacles here, and in the future it looks like for some of you it really does look like true love is coming in. We have a King of Pentacles and we have a 9 of Pentacles. This could be your future self and how you deal with things differently. This could be the new you after you come out of depression and overcome your mental blocks, your barriers, your self-doubt. I see that for some of you guys, you are messing around still sometimes with Knights of Wands. And Knights of Wands are people that just really don't have their life together quite yet. And something that would be very beneficial for some of you is that you only really mess with somebody who's established at this time, because you're somebody who ends up being more intelligent, more goal-oriented, or more mature than most of the people that you end up giving your heart away to. And even if you're not somebody who fell in love, then like other times, then maybe like the other person was the one that fell in love. And basically it's just kind of been going back and forth between this I'm not dating for real and I'm just dating for fun kind of vibe, which in return has caused just kind of negative energy, more like satisfactory energy to go outward, and that's not quality energy, that's not pure energy. And so basically you're gonna have to pay your dues when it comes to really just kind of messing around at all. We all do. Even if we think we're having fun, that's harmless fun, in the end we have to think about what kind of energy we put outward. And when we get our needs met temporarily just for satisfaction and pleasure, that is not pure energy. So regardless of our intentions And even if we were aware at the time that what we did was basically kind of like a universal crime, it was. And it's okay if you get charged or written up, down the line from here on out. But that's kind of what I think is going to happen from here on out, is that now we're going to start actually, instead of worrying about other people getting their justice, we're going to actually start receiving our own. And it's just going to be this whole lesson about how we all played a part in the whole big story, and nobody was innocent, and everybody had some guilt, and everybody also needs to practice accountability. Everything that we ended up doing at all times, honestly, was beneficial in some way. And if you can just overcome the anger from the losses that you've experienced, because that's typically what blocks us, is anger. Hope, that maybe it would, fall back into place, and maybe you'd have another chance, but something also keeps us stuck. And being sad and feeling like we could have done something different, and, depression and guilt and shame keeps us stuck. And you just got to ask yourself, which one of those stages are you in right now? And more than likely, you're going to kind of probably bounce, from stage to stage, and that's a good thing. So as you transition from different feelings and different emotions, and you become more wise and mature yourself, you will start to actually gain understanding and empathy towards these situations that caused you anger in the past. And that's how you'll know that you're growing, and that's how you know that you're learning, that's how you know you're elevating, and you just continue to do what you're doing right now. The job is not done. This might even be, probably could be the worst part of it, guys. If you thought losing the people and having to suffer the grief and the loss of it was bad, shame and accountability and forgiveness might be a hard one for you as well, just because a lot of times we don't always know that we were to blame for a lot of the problem. And the more time that you spend alone in a calm manner, you'll begin to be more understanding. And hopefully by the end of it, you'll just see that your way was just one way of perceiving things, and everybody has their right to perceive things however they did. And many times the way that other people do perceive things actually sometimes is more accurate than sometimes our own. And it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel guilty, and that's a good thing. It may not feel good, and sometimes we waste a lot of years, believing certain mindsets work for us, but anger doesn't work for nobody. It creates distance and division, and it teaches people around you to do the same thing that you do, whether you realize it or not. There's always people that look up to us, and we just have to be the best that we can be in the army at all times, and believe in ourselves. And when people don't believe in us and they want to kick us to the ground, we just got to stand our ground, and we have to move along. We don't stand there and we don't allow those things to happen to us anymore. We just slowly but surely grow more and more in our confidence, and we take more steps forward and more steps forward, and before you know it, we're on to the next thing. If you don't take that leap of faith and you keep hanging on to the past, which is gone, you will not even be right here in the present, and the future will be completely out of sight and not even possible to even reach before you know it. I don't want to see those things for you guys. I don't want to see time pass, and I don't want to see you age, and I don't want to see you just be alive but dying inside. So just take this time to stop pursuing justice upon other people, and just know that that's not our responsibility, and have faith that the justice is already taking place right now as we speak, and it's time for us to just take a look inward instead of outward, and be the change that we wish to see in this world.